Williams. My name is Azima and I'm a student nurse. So I did look at the chart and the doctor has an order for a catheter installation, and I'll be doing that today. But first, I just need to. I'm just going to give us some privacy. I'm going to pull the cotton a little bit. That is good, and then I'll do some hand hygiene. All right, Mrs. Williams. Can you please confirm with me your first and last name and your date of birth, please? Okay, good. I'll just going to check your bracelet. Okay, sounds good. All right, I'm just gonna have my gloves on. Mrs. Williams, because I'm right-handed, so I'm just going to stand on the right side of the bed. Okay, that just gives me a lot more room to work with. All right. Very good. Move over the bed. And then, Mrs. Williams, I'm going to expose the perineal area, okay? All right, Mrs. Williams, can you help me to lift your leg? Okay, like heel to heel, so your heels touch. All right, I'll assist you. That's okay. You're doing so good. All right, yeah. The catheter is really going to help you to pass out urine more effectively. So I'm just going to put this so it doesn't. Can you just lift a little bit for me? Perfect. All right. Mrs. Williams, are you allergic to anything? Oh yeah, latex gloves and iodine. All right, good. Lucky I'm not putting any latex gloves, and I won't be using iodine for the procedure. First, I'm just going to clean your perineal area. I have warm water. Just going to wash. Tell me if it's too cold, and I'll have that warmed up for you. Okay? So, just going to wash the outer folds. Soap and water. I'm going to wash the inner folds. Clean the inner folds a little bit more. And I'm just doing this so we can avoid any form of infection. And I'm going to dry. Okay. Now that we're done, I'm just going to take off my gloves. And then I'm going to do some more hand hygiene while I'll prepare my sterile film. Guys, I'm just going to put this close to you, okay? Yeah, it's just for me to just put away some of my supplies. And it's going to just easy access. I'm going to go ahead and wear my sterile gloves. You doing okay, Mrs. Williams? Okay, good. Alright, now that my hands are sterile, I'm just going to pick up this straight. And I'm going to cover the perineal area. It's a little bit torn, I apologize. This is the best one we had. All right, so looks decent. I'm making sure that the side is down. Okay. Also, I'm just going to pull my supplies close to you. It's going to be close to your feet. Okay, I apologize for that. All right. You are allergic to iodine, so I'm going to take this away. And I do have my supplies. Yeah, I do have hydrogen peroxide in place of iodine. Yeah, good question. Okay, and then using my hydrogen peroxide, I'm just going to pour some on this cotton balls. Okay, and then I'm also going to prepare my catheter. And this is just a lubricant for the tip of the catheter. I'm going to pour some in here. And then I'm going to take a hold of my catheter. Oh, this dropped again. Alright, I'm just going to put it in the lubricant that I made earlier. Alright, now using my less dominant hand, I'm just going to open up the folds of the vagina and mixed up already the cotton bud, so I'm going to use this to clean. I'll use this one to clean the side. Use this to clean this other side. Okay. Use this to clean this other side. Okay. And last but not the least, it's going to clean this really good. And I'll drop this. Okay. Alright, Mrs. Williams. So you're just gonna bend down and just like hold your breath for a second and just almost like you want to take a pee. Okay. Alright. And I'm making sure that it's not getting into the vagina, but rather to the urethra. Okay. You feeling okay, Mrs. Williams? Oh, I can actually see urine coming off, so I'll just push in 2 inches more. And I'm going to hold this. I'm then going to inflate the balloon with the saline solution. then I'll throw this into the shots container. And just to make sure that it is well in place. All right, so in place. And then I'm going to take off my bag. And according to the hospital's policies, determine where this is going. And for this hospital, it's going on the rails of the bed. Okay. And then I'm going to put our hold. Yeah, Mrs. Lewis, this is just to hold on to the catheter so it doesn't fall off. Yeah. And then I'll take this out. And then I'll just wipe off a little bit of any urine left. Alright, Mrs. Williams, we're almost done. Alright, I'm also making sure that my catheter bag is carrying urine, and also I'm going to collect a sample for the lab for urinalysis, looking at the color and appearance of date and time, and then send it over to the lab. I'll take off my gloves. Do some hand hygiene. All right, Mrs. Lois, thank you very much. I just received an order from the doctor to take off your catheter. Okay. Yeah, it's not as difficult as it was for the first time, so this is going to be a lot more faster and a lot more easier. But yeah, nothing to not going to try to hurt you too much. So I'll put on my gloves. Alright, I'll expose the perineal area. Alright, Mrs. Williams, just like we did before, you're going to extend your legs for me a little bit. You're going to heel to heel. Okay. I'm just going to put just to trap any liquid. All right, and then I'm also going to empty the catheter bag. And take out the restraint. And then I'm going to to deflate the balloon, I'm just going to use my syringe and connect it to the green port. And the saline is just going to fill in. I'm not going to pull it. It's coming up. I'm sorry. I apologize for that, Mrs. Williams. Mrs. Williams, you're just going to hold your breath for me for a couple of seconds, okay? And then when I count 1 to 3, you hold until I pull, okay? 1, 2, 3. Good. That was excellent. And then I'm just going to wipe. Here's some clean. I'll take out the rest of my supplies. Give me the service. Is there anything else for me, please? Okay. Some water? Yep, I'll get you some water. I'm just going to put down there you go. Alright. Okay, thank you so much, Mrs. Williams.